Well, here with Jaguars Pro Bowl tight end Evan Engram at training camp, and how's it been so far out here? Pads going tomorrow.
Pads going tomorrow, yeah. The fun really starts tomorrow, but it's been good. We've been working, been competing, getting challenged every day, and trying to improve every day.
What have you learned from being in this offense 3 years now? You're going in the same 3 years now in the same offense, best season last year that you've ever had.
Yeah.
What do you look to prove on this year?
Everything. I think, as a unit, we got to score more points. We got to be better in the red zone. We need more explosives. We got to protect the football. That's probably the main things that we have to improve on as offense and be better at this year. And if we can do that, our team will have better success. It'll be better for the team. So I think those are the most important things that we need to improve on. And for guys to just know the system, even the young guys and newer guys that are coming in, get them acclimated to all the terminology and everything. So we all can be in different spots, and this offense can be as versatile as possible.
Year 3, do you feel like that comfort there? I mean, year 3 in the Doug Peterson, Press Taylor offense, do you feel like you know the playbook better than you ever have being here? Do you feel like Trevor's on that same page with all you guys and that familiarity?
Yeah, for sure. This is, it's crazy. This is actually my first time going into an offense for 3 straight years. So just being, obviously knowing the system, having the blueprint. We have a foundation built. Now we're trying to find ways to even make it more better. So it's definitely, it's not, you never want to get too comfortable, but obviously, knowing the system and being able to expand things, push the boundaries a little bit, that would be a good challenge for us this year.
You had the best year of your professional career last year, second-time Pro Bowl, franchise record in many things, but the team didn't have that success. Yeah. You struggled at the end of the season, left things on the table. Mm-hmm. How do you balance that? It was a great year for you personally, but the team struggled.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you think about leaving a legacy. Guys that leave legacies, they win. They make playoffs. They make pushes into the playoff. They compete for championships. The stats are nice, and having big numbers are cool. But if you're not in the big dance, if you're not making runs when it really counts, when half the league is at home and you're still playing, that's the goal. So obviously a lot to learn from last year, and obviously a lot of confidence I can build on for sure. But I want to do that and win. And obviously, if my numbers go down and we're in the big dance and we're fighting for a championship, we're right there with the best of the best. That's what I want. So, looking forward to building on last year, but obviously wanting to improve and win more games.
You're coming up on 30, the old guy in the tight end room, right? The old guy. How do you hand down stuff to guys? Luke Farrell, Brenton Strange. Yeah. You got a guy from Australia, Mr. Murtaugh over here. How do you pass down that knowledge to those younger guys? I mean, you were a younger guy not too long ago, sure, and now you're on the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah, it's a blessing, honestly. It's a real blessing to be able to be in this position. It's just honestly, you just got to set an example every single day. Obviously, I'm not perfect, and it's cool for guys to see that. Even you can have all experience, you could have all the years in the league, but nothing's going to be perfect. You're still going to have mistakes. You're still going to need to bounce back and face adversity. So I think just leading by example is just kind of the way I roll with that, and just all the expertise I have and all the wisdom that I have that I've learned over the years and gained over the years. It's been really cool to try to find ways to communicate that with them. They see how I work. They see me make plays. They see things that I work on detail-wise. They see it kind of form into the big picture in the games and making big plays and cashing in on my opportunities. So for them to see that, and then for them to get curious and want to learn, and these guys are awesome. We're all locked in. They're trying to get better, and it's just really cool to be in the position I'm in to pass down the wisdom I've gained. And honestly, I'm learning from them as well. They have such a great mentality every single day. Their willingness in the run game is something I'm still working on, still trying to improve on. So they teach me a lot as well.
The offense early on in camp has struggled getting on the same page in some spots. People read too much into camp and things like this. We talked to Mitch last week, and he gave a really good, insightful kind of breakdown on it's working out the kinks and maybe things that didn't work last year. You guys are trying to run the same thing this year and see if they do work. Is it alarming, when you see fans and stuff saying, oh my God, Jaguars offense is not clicking and stuff? Do you not read too much into training camp struggles early on?
I'm not reading anything outside this building. Obviously people are going to have their opinions, and Obviously, if some people see, hey, we have a bad day, whatever. But nobody's reading into that mess. We obviously know things that we got to improve on. We are working through kinks. We are, working the rust off. But we're not making excuses either. We understand where we have to get better. We understand that, the mistakes we're making, just get them out now so they don't happen when they count. So that's kind of the mentality. Obviously, that's the main thing. We're not making any excuses. We're obviously, building and building on the foundation we built here. But obviously, we're working to have the finished product ready for the season and then even continue to improve from there.
3.5 months ago, you said, I do. How has married life been? It's a different off-season for you when you had that going on and a honeymoon and everything, but you're a married man now. How is 3 months into marriage? And what can you give young couples who are just now going into marriage? What advice would you give that? What kind of advice would you give to people just getting married?
Honestly, I tell the young guys all the time is just find you a good one and get up out of the streets, man. These streets nowadays are crazy. But yeah, I'm truly blessed. My wife, Emily, we tied the knot this spring, and it's been awesome. Definitely had a long wedding planning season, and so for us to get it over with and have the beautiful day that we had, it feels special. Definitely feels normal again, and it's definitely looking forward to having our first football season as a marriage couple. So definitely blessed. And she actually wasn't here today. She's been here pretty much all camp. So it's been a blessing so far, and we're looking forward to the season and looking forward to helping these young kids get up out the streets, man. They got to get out of the streets. These kids got to get focused up and find a good one and get on home.
Last one for me. You guys have so many things off the field as just like everybody does, like regular people. You have taxes to pay or parking ticket. I mean, you go through the same thing that so many regular people do, yet you have to go out and have this hyper focus on the field and kind of turn that stuff off. How do you maintain that when you have personal things, whatever it may be, and you got to have this hyper focus, attention to detail, all the pressure that comes with being a professional athlete?
Wow, yeah, that's a great question. Honestly, it's just being fully transparent with the people in your life, people in your circle, whether your wife, your parents, brother, sister, anybody that you deal with day to day. As long as you're transparent with them, obviously with what you're going through, what they should expect from you, what are your expectations, and as long as they understand that, like, hey, I have to be focused here, I have to be locked in here, I have to sacrifice these things. Like our time together might sacrifice a little bit. That's what I've learned, just being fully transparent and building a team around you. Obviously, you don't want to turn the cold shoulder to a loved one or whatever, but find ways that they can help you, find ways they can help your craft, help your everyday life. So they're still a part of your life as a relationship, but they're also helping the cause and helping you be better every single day. So that's how I do it, and it's worked for going on 8 years. So definitely blessed to have the people around me to help me do that and also support me at the same time.
Good deal. Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.